here. Okay, hello everyone. It's my pleasure to share with you this short presentation, which aims to draw attention to a rare set of findings by its impressively long chronological sequence for a Mediterranean island. The analysis or results of analysis of which Tatiana and I intend to publish in near future. Geographically, we will move to Greece, to the mountainous island of Samothrace, located at the northeastern corner of the Aegean Sea, between the islands of Tassos and Gokchada. The island is famous for its ancient monuments from the Hellenistic and Roman periods, but we had the opportunity to study animal remains from the earliest settlement on the island, Mikró Vouní. The site is situated on the southwestern coast in the only flat and agricultural use part of the island. The settlement was excavated in the 80s by the Greek Archaeological Service. The 8 meters deep stratigraphy spans nearly continuously from the late Neolithic to the early and Middle Bronze Age. 8 meters deep stratigraphy spans nearly continuously from the late Neolithic to the early and Middle Bronze Age. The site was part of the early network of south to north Aegean exchanges. In the 3rd millennium, it was a typical proto-urban settlement with a relatively large population. The Middle Bronze Age settlement is known for its Minoan connections, evidenced by the discovery of clay documents, which include seal impressions and inscriptions found for the first time so far from Crete. Next, please. Our research into archaeofaunal remains was conducted between 2004 and 2008 and was funded by the Institute for Aegean Prehistory. During this period, we analyzed a material comprising nearly 150,000 bone and mollusk remains of aquatic and terrestrial species. The main aim was to reconstruct and identify chronological changes in the subsistence, the animal economy, and the paleo-environment. The limitations of the results achieved so far are that the dating of the process samples relies for the moment on the stratification and relative dating of other materials, such as pottery. Yeah, thank you. Material from the earliest settlement period shows that the island's first inhabitants, who arrived at the end of the Neolithic, brought with them a complete set of domestic animals, whose roles, however, changed over time. Fallow deer were also probably brought to the island during this period, but their numbers declined over time, as you can see. Next, please. In contrast, during the Middle Bronze Age, the number of cattle increased at the expense of the dominant ovicaprids. These formed the basis of the island's livestock farming. A trend of increased goat consumption and breeding was also observed in the second phase of the Middle Bronze Age. Both changes in the subsistence strategies corroborate the significant shift in pottery in the second phase of the Middle Bronze Age, indicating clear signs of Cretan influence. Next, please. Thank you. The thousands of shells point to the importance of marine resources in the subsistence of this island community, especially during the Neolithic and the early Bronze Age, consistent with trends in the northern Aegean in these periods. Fishing also played a relatively important role with the exploitation of coastal fish and increased interest in sharks and rays. However, we noted a gradual shift to a more terrestrial economy from the Middle Bronze Age onwards. Next, please. Shell remains also document the shift from the exploitation of the lagoon environment and dominance of cockles to rocky substrates and a more varied, non-focused marine exploitation. Thank you. And instead of a conclusion, I offer a small osteological riddle. And I want to thank the organizers for helping me with the presentation and for the opportunity and motivation to get back to Samothrace data. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zora. That was lovely. I'd like to open the floor for a short question. We've got 2 minutes. If anyone in the audience wants to quickly ask something. If not, I'm happy to do a quick one if there is a quick answer. You say they shift to more terrestrial resources starting in the MBA. Do you have some theories why?
Yes.
Can you phrase it in a 2-sentence answer?
I mean,
We've
what
got
was, I
time
mean,
for that.
she was asking what was the reason for that, this great shift, dramatic shift. Is there any reason? Do you know?
Okay, I think maybe the increasing of the population of the island of the site evoked the animal husbandry. I mean, the food production must have been much more intensive at that time because the population increased. So I think it's possible only through the animal husbandry and and maybe some kind of adaptation to the island, also to the island climate and geomorphology.
Yeah,
let's
thank you.
say.
That's really interesting. It's cool material.